Only a thought in the mind of God. I was the single sperm cell that had beaten the odds. I was the zygote that split and divided, because that sperm and an ovum collided. I was shapen in iniquity, and literally in sin was I conceived. Daddy said he would soon leave his wife, and poor mommy, she believed. I was an embryo for weeks in advance of the test that revealed their illicit romance. I was mommy's hope that things with daddy would improve. Now she could wait it out because she had nothing more to lose. I was the baby bump that could not be hid. I was the neighborhood's gossip. Did you know that's the minister's kid? I was a fetus with divine right to life. I was mommy's sole listener when she wept alone at night. I was the offspring of two souls' desire. I was the spark of fading embers like when summer stokes the fire. I was a consequence of passion and lies, but I was cute as a button to no one's surprise. I was a biological masterpiece that at that time was uncommon. Black daddy, white mama. Back then that was a problem. I was born in 73 when things were starting to change, but I was confounded that both colors still thought I was strange. I wasn't mixed, half-breed, half and half, just for correction, but I was the whole son of a man with a dark-skinned complexion, though I came out tan. I was the last of 7 of the white lady's kids, but the others had their daddies. You know how it is. I was a boy with simple pleasures, like playing in dirt. It was mommy when she saw me without my daddy that hurt. I was okay that he lived next door with his wife. I was just a child. What did I know about life? I was constantly adapting to the truth as I grew. That daddy never did the things them TV daddies do. But I was proud of my dad, even if I could count on one hand all the moments we had. I was 12, about at the puberty age, when every boy needs a man to guide through that stage. Subconsciously thinking, he'd be there if I called him. But life became uncertain when I heard he had fallen. Then I was truly confused about what life really means. I was fatherless and rebellious going into my teens. I was thankful for mommy. She was tougher than nails. I was a constant witness that true love never fails. I was also lost in an identity that the world had composed. Is you black? Is you white? Can one really be what they chose? I was more than a color, but I was being enclosed. I was troubled by the thought that I had to oppose whatever color I wasn't, so my faithfulness showed. I loved my mother, but I was more black, I suppose, because I was a baller and a rapper. You know how that goes. I was failing in school, and I was lost to its purpose. I was learning many things that were obviously worthless. I was getting much farther from a reason to live. I was following the same path that my father did. I was settling into a stereotypical mold, but all the smoking and drinking was getting real old. I was gonna be a father myself, but my soul was hollow. I was void of instruction or an example to follow. Would my child be as alone and confused as I was? I was resolved to give him real answers, not the same old just because. I was challenged to find a source that had all those answers. The why of race, the why of life, the why did daddy die of cancer? I was ignorant prior to this of a very simple fact that nearly everyone is clueless whether they were white or black. I was reading Malcolm, Muhammad, Nostradamus, and using a host of other tools. I got some amazing quotes, but regarding life, they too were fools. I needed something smarter than what was taught in schools. I had to dig much deeper than where you find the common jewels. I was told to read the Bible and get religion in my life by my wayward Christian girlfriend who would one day be my wife. I was convinced that Christ and Christianity was a path that lacked practicality. Sermons and singing, yeah, okay, but nothing that dealt with reality. By this time, I was frustrated and on the edge of my bed. I grabbed a book and started reading a verse that still troubles my head. It said, "The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light." Wow. I wasn't clear of its meaning, but somehow I knew it was right. I was shocked that the one who had said it was a well-known household name. I mean, what was those church folk thinking? What Jesus was talking was more than a game. I kept reading and I was enraptured by this book I snatched off of the shelf. It had all I was seeking and then some. Why wasn't it working for anyone else? I was sure that it was the cure for any life that's shattered. I was rejoicing in the wisdom of what things really mattered. I was thankful that I could finally see that I was neither black nor white. I was a man loved by the Godhead and a man standing now in the light. I was over now forever, all my struggles with race. My only thought now was Jesus and how to meet him face to face. I was too weak, yeah, and I knew it, to form a character worth such a prize. But at least I was no longer a victim under the conviction of other people's lives. I was already thinking differently. You could see it in my eyes. I was heading out on a journey to the land where nobody dies. I was stronger now than that depression caused by mommy's lonely cries. My feet had found a stable place that even church folk had despised. I was fully satisfied that no life is without purpose, even though before a boundless sea, I was only then at the surface. I was never going back to where my life was without a plan. I was now under the care of Him who is the great I Am.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that video. So if you're joining us for the first time, on here we are trying to use words and visuals to make beautiful that which is distorted. So consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell so that you won't miss any upload that we make on here. And hope to see you in the next one.